Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia. Massive changes again, breaking news, and I'm almost saying this almost on the daily basis. This is going to become the new meta, the new norm. So anyway, the frontline changes first. So a sum up of all these things so that I can do a recording for the frontline changes report. And we're going to start off with the Avdiivka Front, where the main crazy shit is currently happening. And you can see the amount of frontline change. Basically, this is a diarrhea. The Ukrainian forces is now rushing to the toilet. Everything is just coming out, uncontrollably. And this is exactly what I've already mentioned in the past week plus of reporting, and this is actually no surprise if you have been following DPA's reporting. So Ukrainian forces has withdrawn and or been pushed out by the Russian forces. The Russian forces have captured Berdaichi as they push in, and they also secured even more land southwest of Stepoville, heading towards Semenivka. The Russian forces have pushed through Avdiivka and captured Avdiivka, and the Russian forces secured Zhevny by pushing a west part of Zhevny, as well as taken Tonenke in a finger, like a finger. It looks like a very long finger, and this is a massive breakdown of the Ukrainian lines. And they basically, if they can't even hold Berdaichi, Avdiivka and Tonenke, there is totally no line of defense. Around here, the next line of defense is going to be just as I mentioned in the conclusions yesterday, which so many of you guys never watch. So I already mentioned that in the conclusions yesterday. You may want to go and catch it. I'll put it in the link below for of the frontline changes report. So this is the frontline change over at the Avdiivka Front. Other frontline changes is also very massive. Is over at Ivanivske in the Bakhmut front. So this is a very unloved battle. Battle of Ivanivske is totally outshined by the situation over at Avdiivka, but is no less significant. The Russian forces continue their onslaught within the settlement of Ivanivske. This settlement has been pretty much a pride of the Ukrainian forces in the Bakhmut direction. It have basically held against severe assault, particularly by the Wagner forces, but it's falling apart as well. The Russian forces have taken half of Ivanivske. The entire northeast eastern part of Ivanivske has totally fallen. We are now only looking at the south and the southwestern part of Ivanivske that is still being held by the Ukrainian forces. So the Russian forces continue to make this push, and is very underloved and underreported. So this is the situation at Ivanivske in terms of the frontline change. One last frontline change is over at Nevelske. So this is just one correction, a small change. So at the Nevelske, at the Avdiivka Front, it's a bit far away from where the main action is. The Ukrainian mapping have considered this area here, this small little triangle. The Russians have taken this, which is not even a surprise because there's no way the Ukrainian forces is going to stay there. So Russian forces continue to hold this position just off Nevelske in a standoff, looking at them, very seductively. You want to surrender? Be my pal? Be my pal? I want to be your pal. As in not PAL, but POW. So anyway, that's all for the frontline changes report.